I got a little open G lesson from my buddy G-Dub. Gonna do some John Lee Hooker bag of tricks. First thing you want to do is get into open G. Remember that's D. I got a brand new set of strings. Playing solid, I've noticed I break a lot of my bottom E string, top E string, whatever you want to say. Due to the fact that I'm tuning all the time, back and forth, I think, because I tend to always break it and tune it down to D. It gets expensive. So D, G, D, G, B, D. Good thing to remember is kind of all your banjo chords pretty much work. So if you make your C chord on the banjo or your D7 on the banjo, those chords work on the guitar, which is kind of cool. But John Lee Hooker doesn't do any of that stuff. First thing I'll teach you is kind of the boogie children lick. What he does is, you got to remember your bass string's now kind of your G string, your A string. So your thumb pretty much is always going to be riding that string all the time. So for boogie children, he kind of hammers from the 3rd to the 4th fret on that now G string. And then with his index finger, he's up plucking on the D string. And then he's going to do his little percussive bit. I guess he has another open thumb above that, so 3rd, 4th, up pluck on that G string, then your thumb again on the G string, and then with both his fingers up stroking on the G and the D string. Boogie chillin'. That's about 10 John Lee Hooker songs right there. ZZ Top does the same kind of motif, but they tend to do more of a same kind of thing, but the John Lee Hooker original is. Another thing he does in Boogie Chillin' and Crawling King Snake is he bars the B and the E string. It's now your B and D string on the 2nd fret. And he does this pinch where he's pinching with his thumb on that bass note. And he's upstroking. And it's kind of a weird thing. It took me a little bit to get it, but does some triplets there. 1, 2, 3. And you'll even got this 5th note string right there. You hear that a lot in a lot of the songs. Works on the 5th fret and the 8th fret too. Sliding down, hitting that open string above it. Kind of that monotonic always. Now, one of the coolest things John Lee Hooker does and it freaked me out. I couldn't figure out what he was doing. He plays a C chord, which you wouldn't think would work in open G, but man, it works really good. But what he does is he's hitting that bass note with his thumb, and he's upstroking. So that's how he gets his 4 chord. And you can do the full C chord. The other thing he does in Crawl and King Snake is he gets basically his little bass runs. The only other thing is he, kind of plays around on this scale. So real quick, the bass notes are here on the 3rd and the 5th fret. 3rd D bottom string. You see that good? And then this here is your B string. So if you put all those things together, you can pretty much make up any kind of John Lee Hooker song you want.